Okay, it is Monday, November 6th at 12:54 p.m. This is pre-recorded. And let me just get the disclaimer out of the way. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, so please do your own research. This is only to be used as entertainment. We'll go over a million token a bit and a little bit of Bitcoin stuff. Try to keep it as short as I can since there was some recent price action with the altcoins recently, and million token all followed through with some higher price action recently. Somebody was buying up a million token recently, but just looking at the TA of million token, I am on define.fi website for this charting. I think the link's probably in the descriptions below. So just looking at support and resistances, we broke out from like the $2 range to right now we're hovering around like almost 250. So if we continue to go up, maybe we hit like $3.43. Looks like it could be the next pivot, or even maybe somewhere in the middle around 280. If we go back down, we can try to hold that support at 202, $2.02. If the bulls want to continue to hold the line, we'll just wait and see. And I just wanted to look at the chart on dextools.io. And we were going sideways for a while since beginning October, and we broke down from that trend, and then we started going back up in late August, and we broke out. We retested it back on October 13th here, and we broke out. So we even broke above the sideways trend here too. So down here below on November 5th, somebody bought $6,000 worth of million token, got 2,363 there. That individual has been buying for the past month, and then has been transferring their million token to this address right here. And I think they almost have like 1% of the supply. So they almost have 10,000 million token. They have 9,858, at least in this one wallet. If they might have multiple wallets, but that's probably the main reason why million token has had a price surge. That and the fact that I think most sellers have sold, or those that want to be just completely out and don't want to come back. I think those people have probably gone. There's still people out there, swing trading. They buy low, and then when the price pumps, they dump until the price goes really low again. I've seen those wallet addresses as well. Hodlers, the top address is the old staking pool at 85,800 about, which has gone down a bit, I think, since the last time I checked it. So some people are still withdrawing their tokens, which is good. There's no more staking rewards; those have dried up a long time ago. And let's see what else there is. So I've noticed like some wallets were transferring to Gate.io. This one wallet here transferred their holdings to Gate.io. Here's another one 17 hours ago, 16 hours ago. So Gate.io had a big pump all the way up to like $2.87, almost 290. So I think people transfer their tokens to Gate.io to sell, since the price there was probably higher than it was on the other chains like Uniswap or Pancake. Speaking of which, Uniswap price, $100 would get you 39 million token, which would be the price is 255, which seems kind of high, because if you go over to Pancake Swap, $100 there will get you 50 million token versus 40. That's a huge difference. So, it's still under $2 there over on Pancake Swap if you want to get your million token on the Binance Smart Chain. It's been a while since I bought there, but I think in the past what I would do is I would send USDC to my crypto.com account, and then from there I could just transfer USDC to my Binance Smart Chain wallet USDC there, because you don't have to pay for the bridging or anything. So if you've got USDC on Ethereum Network or Polygon or whatever, over at crypto.com, you just tell it, hey, I want to send my USDC over to BNB chain or whatever. Or you could do it to Polygon too. I haven't looked at Polygon yet today. But last time I checked, last time I did a video, it seemed like the liquidity was better on, the Binance Smart Chain. So it's definitely better now. So if you're looking to scoop up some more million token at a good price, looking at BNBs as of right now would be a very good price. You'll get more million token for your money on, versus Uniswap. And again, Uniswap, those fees are going to be like $2.53 on this trade versus probably pennies, 10 cents or so, maybe, or maybe up to 50 cents. It's a lot less anyway on the Binance Smart Chain. And again, I haven't checked Polygon, so you could do that with QuickSwap. The Discord announcement, there is a government's proposal to remove a couple links off the main site. And I think that expires tomorrow in about 12 hours. So I think that expires like 3 p.m. or so Eastern time. So if you want to go vote, go vote. Also above that, Tech Lead had made his comment about million token liquidity. And there's more comments about that in the Discord channel as well. So the government's proposal is this one right here. I think there's only like 2 people voted on this. So it would be nice to see more people come out and vote just to show that there's some community activity. If there's only like 2 votes, new investors kind of look at that like, where's the community? If there's nobody even going to vote on this, then what, why would I want to invest in million tokens? So exercise your right to vote on this if you want to participate and be part of the community. I could be overlooking into this. Maybe people just want to invest for the money, but as a new investor, you kind of want to know if people are active in the community, right? So if there's only going to be a couple votes on this proposal, by the time it closes, it's going to look pretty bad, in my opinion. So I think that covers everything for million token. I think the big thing is the liquidity. Like good deals are right now on PancakeSwap as I'm talking. So somebody could snatch this right up and bring up the price to $2.50 or something really quickly, probably with one buy order. Bitcoin, we're hovering around $35,000. I'm on the daily chart. Each candle is 1 day. The RSI looked like it was kind of high. Last time we were this high back in, mid-January, we started going down a little bit. But the overall trend is up. So just looking on the time frame, I'm hoping, maybe we come back down to lower levels. The 21 weekly moving average, or EMA, is still around 30,000, which is also this lower part down here. So we could still retest this and to go up, but there's no guarantees. So I'm still dollar cost averaging. You see, I've been buying Bitcoin on November 2nd, November 3rd. Haven't bought since then, but like every 3, 4, 5 days, I'll dollar cost average no matter what the price is. And hopefully if the price goes down, my dollar cost averaging will be at a higher price, right? So if it continues to go up, well, then I'll just do small dollar cost averaging. So space it all out and make sure you always have some dry powder on the side. If the price, goes back down and, retest $30,000 or thereabouts, that would be, let's see what type of percentage drop that would be from here. That would be, more than a 10% drop, like a 15% drop. So even if we retest this top of the exponential ribbon, would be nice. And that's at like 33,000. So just got to be patient. And that's what I'm doing. Let's see, what do we have here? Just another look at Bitcoin. I don't think there's much difference compared to that chart and this chart. Just, I'm just dollar cost averaging. The end game is, the Fed's going to eventually have to print their money to get out of the bind that they're in. And when that happens, Bitcoin's going to, skyrocket. So you can dollar cost average now before it skyrockets, or you can, buy the dips as they happen. But I just don't know when that's going to happen. It could just continue to go up from here because of that whole Bitcoin ETF thing, right? So if BlackRock or whatever gets approved, I don't know if we're going to have any dips. And I just heard on what Bitcoin did, Peter McCormick's podcast, his guest was saying like, if they want to control the price of Bitcoin, you just have to have like one entity control most of the Bitcoin and then, do paper derivatives off of that, which, they could probably do that. And that's probably their game. But I think in the end game, once merchants want, decide, hey, we want to accept Bitcoin more than cash and maybe to give discounts and on such, then if it creates a demand that, individuals will have to hold their Bitcoin themselves to make purchases, then they're not going to be buying Bitcoin through an ETF because they don't have the buying power with it. It's just all paper. It's all derivatives or whatever. Hopefully they'll be able to buy spot Bitcoin, but I think they're entering the game to do paper derivatives off of it, basically. But I think I also hear they're trying to outlaw people self custody. I don't see that happening, and there's a lot of Bitcoiners out there that will probably just take their passport and move to another country where they're more crypto friendly. They're not going to give up their Bitcoin. No way. Because that's what it's basically designed for. So if you have like an IRA, I can understand you want to maybe get into ETF so you could get that tax deferral, but you're still taking a big chance, a gamble. And I think I wouldn't be surprised if years down the road, once they get a good chunk of the supply of Bitcoin and the ETF, that the government just takes it over and just say we're just going to give you fiat money for it, and that's now our like reserves, like how gold was. So they can confiscate it once it's an ETF, but they won't do that until they get a good chunk of the supply, and especially if they outlaw self custody. But I can't see how they can enforce that. But those are just some thoughts I'm thinking about. So don't forget, if you want to participate in the proposal, you have about 24 hours to do so. And if you like the type of content, give me a like, subscribe, comment down below, and please share. Thanks. Bye-bye.